Counting face, spinning face, I've been so many places. I was broken out of place, thinking no invitation. Could've folded, never make it, this is my innovation. More real, we taking over, this an invasion. More real, we taking over, this an invitation. More real, we taking over, this an invasion. More real, we taking over, this an invitation. Counting face, spinning face, I've been so many places. I was broken out of place, thinking no invitation. Could've folded.
What is up, guys? I hope you're all having a blessed day. My name is Marco Seabrook. If you don't know by now, welcome to Rise and Elevate Podcast, episode 21, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Something that we should be talking about every single day, and not necessarily generally talking about men, but even women too. But even just us as a whole in general we should talk about what we think about on a daily basis, because you don't know how I'm feeling right now, and I don't know how you're feeling. Okay, so we just have to learn to come together and be one. So moral of the story is, guys, we gotta look out for each other, and especially our men who build this world up and build houses and do a lot of things. And I'm not downgrading women at all, y'all. I am just trying to put a simple statement on we have to look out for each other as men, and women have to look out for our men too. So again, guys, thank you guys for even taking time out to come on my podcast and listening to me for a little bit. I am working on trying to get on Apple, Spotify, and all these things. They're really beating my butt right now. I don't know why they don't want me to get on it. Spotify, they keep delaying it, but it's all right. You know, I'm just been chilling. You know, and I'm glad I picked this topic because me as a person have been battling a lot of mental things, especially with dealing with like fake love and, you know, just things that we all deal with as humans, but we don't like to talk about. And that's why I'm not afraid to actually, you know, express how I'm feeling right now. And that's even why I do How I've Been. Every time you watch my video, if you are a dedicated follower and been watching me since I've started, I always start the video off with how have I been, because we never talk about really how we're doing. It's always about what do you do? Where do you work at? What, you know, what's your profession? Or like, you know what I'm saying? We don't do things as a community to be like, hey, what's going through your mind right now? What's been battling you? And I know it's awkward to talk about, but we have to make it unawkward. We have to make it unorthodox. If I even said that right, comment down below if I said that wrong. But again, we just have to be different and think about it, and not be so selfish, because that's what this world is consumed everybody's minds with, is you have to do things for yourself. You have to do, you know, I get it, you know, but it's still to an extent. So we're just going to get back to where, you know, the episode is really drawn upon. But I wanted to go over talking about my first interview that's coming out this weekend. I can't wait. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do Saturday or Sunday. I think I'm going to do Saturday. I accidentally wrote the wrong date on my promo video, so that was a bad thing right there. But it's okay, guys, because that's what I do. I bounce back. Even when I'm sad, I'm still going to do what I have to do. And not even sad, but just like if I mess up, I'm still going to be here and strive to do things better and to make my people know they're not alone, you know? And because sometimes I feel alone, and it's been a battle for me mentally, but you know, that's what we do this for, and I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing just because I'm having one bad day. But I am going to make some changes, which is something that we should all be doing, which is getting out of your comfort zone, if y'all remember watching the episode that I did in New York. So there's just different ways to be in a different comfort zone. But I wanted to talk about men's mental health because I feel like we do not talk about it, and I feel like it's a topic that like is something we want to talk about as a community, but it's like, oh no, they'll be all right. So again, guys, please reach out to our men out here. It's a never-ending battle, and I get like, you know, women go through the same thing, and if not even more, but it's just the fact that our men are what even, you know, establishes things. Like, we are the power, we are the, you know, we are the head honchos. We hold things together when, you know, the female isn't feeling the greatest, or if she can't do this, or if they need something to be fixed, or, you know what I'm saying? Certain things like that. But also it's turned to where like people, men, exactly, like even me, don't know how maybe to fix or change the oil in the car, or to do things like that. So therefore they've made men feel like they can't do certain things. Because if I don't know how to change the oil, does that not make me a man? Like, that doesn't make sense. So it's just like, that's why I wanted to talk about this, because like, You know, I've had a lot of people look at me sideways personally and be like, you know, you don't do nothing with your hands, and talking about doing trades or like, you know, carpeting and, you know, daily things dealing with your hands. And instead, you know, we're on our phones. You know, I do things off the phone, and you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy the world that we live in now, because it's beating our men up and our boys that are becoming men, just because we don't meet the qualifications that used to be classified as men back then. So again, it's just sad. That's why I wanted to talk about this before the end of the month ended, and because I know it's this month is Men's Mental Health Awareness, and I just cannot stress enough. Even my cousin told me earlier, he was like, it's weird you're doing this topic when, you know, you can relate to it very well. And I'm like, that's because, you know, that's what I do. Like, I pick topics relating to my life and certain things, and I didn't plan this one exactly. Like last week I did say I was going to do it, but it hit even harder today when I was doing my notebook. And that's probably why y'all can tell my energy is kind of not like all the way there, is because I'm sad. Like, you know, I'm battling mental things myself. Like, I may look like I'm always happy when I start the video, or, you know, you see my photo shoots, or you see me traveling, and yes, I was happy at the time, don't get me wrong, it was amazing, but it's like, there's still down moments in my life where I'm like, I don't want to talk, or I need to make changes to make things better, and, you know, I gotta take care of my significant other, gotta take care of my family, and that's like my first obligations in life. So, you know, it's just a lot, man. Like, I can't stress it enough. Why I wanted to do this topic. So let's just go to the statement of the week. I didn't do a question of the week because I didn't want to compare, or you have to think of any questions on this. Like, this is a no-brainer. Like, we should automatically be reaching out to all of our men out here and telling them how much we love them, and thank you for even, you know, being there in our lives, because if we didn't have the women in our lives, we would not be who we are, and if women didn't have men, then they would not be who they are. So it's just a lot. Like, just please, guys, please reach out to any man, any boy or man or anything, and just say thank you for the hard work that you've done. Thank you for showing me love. Thank you for showing me attention. Even for the ones that don't show you attention, smack them in the head or something and say, come on, show me some love. You know, just reach out to them, because you never know what that man is going through. Okay, so please, guys, reach out, because even to me, I would love a hug right now, because I love being told that everything's going to be okay, which is something that we all want, and I know it's not going to happen all the time, but it's still something as humans that we should be doing. So the statement that I wanted to do, which is kind of what I've been talking about since the video started, which is men and women lives matter, okay? Not just men lives, not just women lives. Both of the lives matter. Both of our genders matter, okay? We just have to learn how to reach out to each other, communicate, and do more obstacle things that lead you to being happy, which is not going to be easy. You know, I can relate. Trust me, everything in my life right now I'm going through, I know is a challenge. It's just really sad the way the challenges are getting played out. So you just got to take it one by one and go with the flow. So we'll go over the topic and the bullet points. Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, that's a big one. I'm going to do a little. But the first topic is reaching out, which I've done an episode on this. But again, I just kind of wanted to go over why I feel like you have to reach out to men, because some men are hard-headed. Some men don't like to be told how to fix their problems. Some men actually don't like to be told their problems. So therefore, you have to reach out to them, you know, tell them how it is. Like, don't be afraid to sugarcoat what is real, because that's the problem now, is like, and I don't know, you know, I'm not a female or anything, but I feel like females don't want to make their significant other upset with what they have to say to them, because they know that they're not going to get any, like, you know, reply or something like that. But you have to learn that as a, you know, couple, any relationship, you have to communicate and be there for each other and tell each other the truth whenever you don't want to hear the truth. So again, reach out to the men. I can't stress it enough how much we need it. Even women need it too. Men, reach out to the women. But again, it's just like, men are very hard-headed, so they don't know how to accept the reach out. They don't know how to even approach to reach out, and they just kind of block it. Like, what was that dude? The dude was like, no, like swatting. I'll put a little thing, but it's just crazy because that's so true. Like, men are just really stubborn, and I don't know why we are just like that, but it's just something we have to fix, and in order to fix it, we have to talk about it, and then after we talk about it, that's when we just have to grow with it. So we'll go to the second bullet point, which is ask men questions. It's just kind of the same thing as reaching out, but again, kind of just ask them questions. Ask them what's wrong. Ask them what's going on. Ask them how was their day. Ask them, just general questions to make them feel like they're important, because we're all important, yes, but men are very important. Women are very important too. So I just can't like sit here and go like one gender thing, because like that's not who I am. But I had to like at least talk about, men's mental health, because it's actually proven, and it's actually one of my next bullet point, but I won't talk about it actually, I'll wait. But it's a crazy fact, man. But please ask men questions, be different. Just think about what you would want to be asked if you were going through what you went through or going through currently. So this topic is kind of very self-explanatory. I just wanted to do different bullet points and kind of talk about what we should be more worried about if men are showing awareness of being sad and emotional and stuff like that. But that's why, for me, I got cats, and I got, different things like methods of being able to handle that as men. But that doesn't change the fact that we still need to be asked certain questions and told what's real. So that's the second bullet point. The third bullet point is men commit suicide 4 times more than women. I'll repeat that because that is a crazy statistic. Men commit suicide 4 times more often than women. Just think about that. That is just so sad. Like, we have to make this change. We have to come together as one. We have to rise and elevate out of this situation in order to prevent any suicides, men and women. Like, the only way to do that is coming together as one. We cannot be stuck in this world of like selfishness and not only caring about what we have thinking in our head, but also what that person is going through. Your significant other, your family, anybody, okay? So this is a very important topic, not just about men, not just about women, but us as a culture and as one, being one. So that's the third bullet point, which is not a crazy bullet point, but it's still like something that should be discussed, because I can't stress it enough how sad I was when I read that, because now that I think about it, rest in peace to all my friends and anybody in my family and stuff like that, and anybody that I know that's dealt with a death like this. But a lot of men are starting to commit more suicide than women that I know. And it's just sad. It shouldn't be like this. And it's never a comparison. It should never be a comparison to compare this to that. But it's just like, I've just really came to conclusions that like, I've never really heard like that situation happening that much on the women's side. I've heard it only happening for men. And it's because they're either not meeting the qualification as man or as a male, because they're not able to fix a car, or they're not able to, or they're not driving cars, or they're not trying to be a, construction worker, or, they want to play games, they want to go do, snowboard. They want to go do things that they enjoy because that's what makes them happy. But us as men, when we feel like we're not doing the qualifications of the male duty or the men duty, then that's where we get beat up in the head, and then we're just like, we're neglecting on answer or questions. We're neglecting on hanging out with people. We start to get like quiet. We start to get bundled up in our own self, which, I personally have learned being around my girlfriend and stuff like that. It's the same way as for females. Like, just they handle it differently than we do, it's a big statement, and that's why I wanted to do this video. And I actually was not going to do the video today because I'm dealing with mental health awareness or mental health myself, but I wasn't going to just stop. Like, I felt like that would be more of a reason to do this topic. So I apologize for my me not being as, positive, but I'm still not gonna stop, I'm still gonna spit straight facts, and I'm still gonna come on here and show y'all that everybody's lives matter. Not just men, not just women, everybody's, okay? So I'll go over 3 bullet points again. It's reaching out, ask men questions, and the third one is a statistic more than a bullet point, but it's men commit suicide 4 times often than women. So just go over those guys. It's sad. I shouldn't even be having to talk about this because this is something we all know what's going on, but it's something I will talk about because that's what I'm here to do. That's my purpose on this earth, and I won't stop until I sadly get into the ground. But, until then, I'm teaching other people how to grow. My girlfriend's teaching me how to grow. I'm teaching her how to grow. Teaching my family how to grow. I'm teaching my friends, everybody. If you're not around me, you're not growing. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just kidding. You're probably growing. Keep growing. I'm proud of you. I'm just trying to show you exactly the motive that I have to do what I'm doing now. And it's been working. So again, guys, stay true to yourself. Shout out to all my social media. I've been on Twitch lately, gaming with my friends and stuff like that. So follow me on there, Rise to Elevate. I got Instagram's booming. We're at 3,000 followers on there. I got, the Rise to Elevate Gaming going. We're taking a little hold on the shoes for a little bit and just chilling. But again, interviews coming out this Saturday or Sunday. I think I'm going to do Saturday because I'm rocking with it. So this Saturday, June 25th, I'm excited for y'all to see him. His name is Basic. It's going to be awesome. You're going to get to learn him. He's not a basic person either, I'll tell you that. So don't let the name faze you. So yeah, guys, that's basically it today. I just wanted to say I love y'all. Thank you guys for rocking with me this long, for my real ones, for the people who are just dropping in that are new. Keep coming in, keep learning about what you could do to grow and to teach other people how to grow. So again, guys, I love y'all. Reach out to men, reach out to women, reach out to our kids, reach out to everybody, okay? That's not the topic, but it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So don't get it twisted, okay, guys? Reach out to the men, ask them questions. Do all the things that are opposite than what you want to do. So reach out to them, be yourself. Don't let nobody tell you your values of life. I love every single one of y'all. Peace. # Rise Elevate.
I'm vibing just to find the time to rhyme. My mind can chime sublime, alright. My grind inside, it wants to ride. I cannot hide, not choosing sides, no time to fight. I'm too